Well, Bob, a lot of us, including you and I, got caught in that downpour this afternoon. Yeah.
And I think again tomorrow, the sea breeze is going to get pinned pretty close to the coast. It's a little bit different than we saw last week when the inland storms developed and they pushed back later on. So that'll be the case again tomorrow, 3, 4 o'clock.
Okay,
Keep your umbrellas handy. We could see some showers and storms. Just like this photo was sent in from Greg, and up in Bradenton, you can see that line of clouds moving through and big storms firing up, especially into Pinellas County. That's the actual outflow right there that you see that eventually kicked off some big storms up in Pinellas County, causing some winds up to 50 to 60 miles an hour right there near Pinellas County, near St. Petersburg. Well, full moon, Norm Schimmel getting this shot. Nice shot there, the full moon rising tonight. And Casey Key webcam showing those showers that move through at around 3, 4 o'clock, eventually moving still west at this hour, well off into the Gulf, and a nice sunset there from the Casey Key webcam. No rain around now. Things are quiet here and will stay that way overnight, throughout the morning, early afternoon, and then say around 3, 4 o'clock, we'll start to see showers and storms building. Looks like there could be a little bit more moisture in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere working its way in from the southeast. And so that would be the possibility of some moderate to heavy rainfall, especially west of I-75 in the afternoon. There'll still be some inland storms, but the intensity of the storms could be a little bit stronger right near the coast, as that sea breeze will get kind of pinned within a mile or two in some areas right there up and down the coast. Sebring, just to the east, had up to nearly 3.5 inches of rainfall. Lesser amounts on the north end of Siesta Key, nearly an inch there. And near Palmer Ranch, over a ½ inch. Estimates by the Doppler radar, 1.7 inches south of Lake, I should say, on into Bee Ridge and Fruitville. And there's that 3.5 just to the east of Sebring. Some heavy rainfall there. Right now clear, 77 degrees, and the dew point 71. So it's nice. East wind at 7 miles an hour, and the pressure 3014. Still high, and it is rising slightly at this time. 95 the high, 1 degree shy of the record. 96 set back in 1976, and only 0.03 of an inch of rainfall at the Sarasota Bradenton Airport. Our monthly total now just under 3 inches. Statewide temperatures into the low 80s to mid to upper 70s. A little bit cooler where it's rained today. You can see that on into Sarasota and into Mayaca City. Arcadia now at 79. Punta Gorda 75 degrees, and Bradenton Beach at 81. I mentioned that plume of moisture. You can see it working its way through the Bahamas and then now into southeast Florida, still kicking off some showers. That little dry patch is slowly eroding away. So I think this moisture will be around the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere tomorrow. So some of the storms I mentioned could be a little stronger. We'll start off, though, nice sunny skies and temperatures in the mid 70s. And then it looks like showers and storms developing around 3, 4 o'clock, continuing up into about 6 to 7. And then that activity will wind on down. Similar pattern on Thursday. The storms, notice, a little bit more intense as far as the intensity goes on the radar for Thursday afternoon and into Friday. And I would not be surprised to see 1 or 2 of those storms produce some winds up to 50 to 60 miles an hour. Exactly where they're going to pop up, it's a little bit questionable, but it looks like most of the action as far as severe storms go will be along that sea breeze, which won't go too far inland throughout the afternoon hours. Now, the rest of the tropics, all is quiet through the Caribbean. This area down here continues to be so close to land, not a concern. It heads off in the Pacific right now, and not a concern. And the much of the Gulf of Mexico is quiet at this time. Temperatures warm right now. Salt Lake City at 93, and into Detroit it's 70. Cleveland nice, 73 degrees. For boaters, winds will be rather light to start the morning off, 5 to 10 knots, switching around to the north in the afternoon after an easterly wind. Water temperature 87 degrees, and tides upcoming. The next tide is a high tide. A low tide will be at 7:04 tonight. Comfortable, 76 for your low. East winds 5 to 10 under that full moon. And then for tomorrow, look for sunshine in the morning, a few storms in the afternoon. Some of those could be strong, a high of 92. The extended forecast does call for good chances for rain for the next 7 days.